Then a Spokane man runs over his own girlfriend to escape police. Plus, the Arizona mom accused of smuggling drugs in Mexico is free. Tonight, what the soldiers who arrested her may have really been after. And building a federal case against a Spokane man accused of mailing poison-laced letters. That Spokane man suspected of sending a ricin-laced letter to President Obama will likely face the new charge of threatening a president. Right now, it's not clear if Matthew Bouquet wrote out a threatening message, but the presence of the toxin is still enough to warrant the charge. Also today, tests show the letter Bouquet allegedly sent to Fairchild Air Force Base also contained ricin. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us live at the federal building downtown, where U.S. attorneys are building a new case against Bouquet. Jeff?
And Eric, that's because even though this latest poison letter to the president was intercepted on the other side of the country, the federal law was broken when Mr. Bouquet allegedly mailed this letter from somewhere around here. And so if a new superseding indictment is handed down in this case, it'll likely happen right here in Spokane.
The FBI had already been watching Matthew Bouquet for several days before raiding his Browns Addition apartment on May 18th. Inside, agents found a small lab used to break down and then refine castor beans in order to create a batch of ricin toxin.
Obviously, it was a clandestine lab that was homemade, and it has an equal threat just like any other type of ricin, regardless of the refinement of the bean itself or the outcome after producing the ricin. It's still equally dangerous.
Fortunately, it appears that Bouquet was careful with his lab work, and fire officials don't think his neighbors were exposed to the toxin.
If it would have spilled, if it would have been placed in a heating, ventilation, air conditioning system, if it would have been distributed like it was in World War II and weaponized, it definitely could have killed so many more people.
Spokane fire officials credit the FBI and toxin sniffing equipment at the post office with detecting the ricin-laced letters before they could be opened by their intended targets, but fire crews say they're running into more and more hazardous materials every day. Men and women who thought they'd be battling flames have now also become experts in biological and chemical weapons.
So we had people with specialties in anthrax detection and mitigation, or in weaponized specific chemicals, as well as transportation type of incidents.
Now, terrorism experts say in order for ricin to be deadly, it has to be inhaled, and so sending some of it in a letter to somebody is really not a very effective weapon. Derek, after all, what was the last time you sniffed your mail at work before you opened it?
Yeah, probably never, Jeff. So why then are these suspects risking significant prison time to send ricin to the president?
Well, you know, the existence of these mail sniffing machines, pretty well known in the community, especially for packages or letters heading to the White House. And so it's likely that these ricin suspects anticipated that their letters would be intercepted before they got to their targets. And so they're either trying to get attention for their particular cause or simply trying to disrespect the president. Reporting live downtown, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.